You're talking about FanCon, right? I was there for that. I know. I remember what you're talking about.
Okay, well, I'm glad to hear that, because it was a joke.
Yeah. No, I had a great time. I was like, heck yeah, this music's awesome.
Yeah, all right. Well, are you going to hang around for how to be a guest of honor or how to be a good guest of honor?
I will be getting in my fursuit soon. So I'm going to have to pass. But I'll be catching you later, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't give me that look.
I know that line. I got to go do something else. Oh, God, get out of here. Get down the hallway. Get out of here. Is it time?
2 minutes, unless you want to start now.
What? No, we don't start early.
All right, 2 minutes.
Because if you start early,
1 minute. Just
you might be eliminating someone who's walking in. Oh, you're starting the panel without me.
1 minute.
Are you recording this?
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Okay.
You want a microphone? There you go.
Microphone would probably be good.
All right, I'll give you a browner here.
Because I like microphones.
Yeah.
Hurry up! I need my microphone. We only got 1 minute. If I don't have it here soon, wireless. Ooh, wireless. I'll do a mic drop. God, I hate to do that. That is something I don't like. With FanCon, we own all of our equipment. I try never to rent. I rather own all of our equipment. We do borrow some things from other cons, and I hate borrowing too. But, huh? What? Corral? It's like you're talking quieter and quieter. I'm old, okay? It's why I'm using the microphone, guys. I see so many gray-haired people in here. Oh, shut up. I want to make sure I can hear you. But so I've had people like grab the microphone and twirl, like, don't do that. You're injuring the microphone equipment. Well, I don't care. Yeah, you do care, and I don't want you to use the microphone anymore.
Get off my lawn.
Yeah, get off my lawn. Okay, I guess it's time to start this thing. Okay, I was hoping there'd be, okay, first of all, what do we have in here? I mean, who is in here, what do you do? Okay, you're a puppeteer, and you're an entertainer, so it's actually pretty easy to get you, to make you a guest of honor. What do you do?
I'm a writer.
You're a writer.
A writer, yeah.
Writers are harder to be guest of honors. And if you're in a certain fandom, it's a lot easier, of course. The furry fandom is a little bit harder.
Pretty much all I do is drive a truck.
What?
I'm a truck driver.
You're a truck driver.
Yeah.
And what is your contribution to the furry fandom?
He ships them in. I make a country move.
Okay.
I keep everybody's jobs. I make necklaces. I don't know.
You're a creative person
Yeah.
who makes jewelry or something like
Yeah.
that. You're an artist, and not an
Yeah.
artist per se drawing paper, but
Yeah.
an artisan. Okay. And
I'm an artist animator at 2,000 watchers.
oh, animator. Okay. I mean, that can be a really good one. I love animation.
Some money.
Yeah. Do you actually make money at it?
Living.
Oh, I'm getting interested now. No, you have to understand, I love animation. If you come to the Furry Drama Show, part of our Furry Drama Show has people that have gone on from, they've been posting animation out there, and I come across it, and I say, hey, can I use this in the Furry Drama Show, the variety show? And actually, I don't even use the word furry. I just say, we want to use it in a variety show, I don't use the word furry. And I show it to the attendees. And are you familiar with Service, Terrell?
Before you go on too far, my animation is kind of XXX crazy thing, so it's kind of a very small loop that goes on and on and on.
Okay, well, I will let you know then. Many guests of honors do a lot of really horrible, super X-rated artwork, and they still become guests of honors. Okay, it's like a certain one is like you say, oh, blah 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 is an artist, and they're the guest of honor. You look at the artwork, it's like, oh my God, it's all cocks, Oh, gee whiz,
I heard someone was famous for butts.
Yeah, but
No. Here's the thing. Do you know who I'm talking about?
Yes.
no, all artists have butts, and they have bits and butts and twats and
I'm talking about here.
tits.
One of your guest honors here. And this is suggestions I have.
Oh yeah, rib nose. Yeah.
Why do none of you play?
Rib nose, right there. Yeah, I do butts.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Why says this? Have none of you played like a MP3 of Baby Got or what's it? What's the song? Baby Got Back. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Just
Oh, why didn't they play
randomly-
Baby Got Back? That would have been funny if you had played Baby Got Back for
Yes.
Rib Nose.
You want it now?
No, because Rib Nose is not
When
here.
She's on.
I would save that for closing ceremony when Rib Nose talks. Is Baby's Got Back. You know, that's a cute idea. How many people will get that? I don't know. I mean.
No taken.
Please.
All right, so our video guy in the back, he does video. And that could actually probably lead you in becoming a guest of honor. How about you, there, other AV person?
I do a lot of stuff actually. I'm in the newspapers in Pittsburgh a lot. I'm doing a lot of stuff at the convention center, at auto shows, walking around,
Okay.
all kinds of crap.
But we know you're really here to run AV for this one. You're not here to watch the show.
That's what they told me to do when I got here. They said, get on this. I'm like, okay.
Okay. That's what I'm stuck doing. Now, I'll let you know that some people, I have seen people become guests of honors that are just normal attendees. Because they're interesting people, because they're fun people. So it all depends. Sometimes if you really impress a convention, you might become a guest of honor for that. It's not highly likely. It took me 11 years of being in the fandom before I finally became a guest of honor. I've been nominated for guest of honor back as early as my second year in the fandom because I did fursuiting. And back in those days, fursuiters were never guest of honors. It was always artists, artists who provide us the porn. And, there were some entertainers and so on. But what we're here to discuss is, how do you become a guest of honor if you want to be a guest of honor? I would say, first of all, work on the conventions that are closest to you. Conventions, I would have to say, for the most part, the smaller the con, the more they'll try to get more local people. That way they don't have to pay for travel. Some cons do not have big budgets. Depending on what their budget is, how to be a guest of honor, how to be a good guest of honor. It's just in case.
When the convention calls you and says they want to set up your flight, don't ignore them for 3 months.
Really?
Wow.
Not you. It was some-
I drove, so I know it's not me.
Wow.
Really? No, I drove here. I mean, hey, we saved you a bunch of money.
Did you switch to Geico?
Yeah, we used to Geico. Oh boy. Yeah.
The woman.
Huh?
The gecko or the woman?
Oh, I don't know.
The woman's progressive.
See, even then, that's not really that bad of a thing. It's just annoying as hell. So I mean, yeah, maybe you want to tell some bad guest of honor stories with no names.
I've seen a guest of honor naked before.
Well, in what respect?
Yeah, in your room or in public?
In a hot tub.
On a website.
In a hot tub in hotel space?
Yep.
Yeah, that would be a bad guest of honor. Bad guest of honor.
Classic.
Be in the hot tub.
Now,
Yeah.
I will let you know, I am trying to be the best guest of honor I can at this con, which is not that great. Okay, I am not a great guest of honor. I mean, I'm a good guest of honor, not a great guest of honor, because see, Ed here has a problem.
I have a lot of problems.
Well, no, there's the most important problem.
No.
Ed has chosen to be a hyena. And so obviously I cannot cut him a break. I mean, I've gotten a lot better because, typically if I pick on you, it's because I really, really like you. And Ed doesn't ever give me a comeback. So, the back of my brain, well, Ed may not like it, and so I don't pick on him as much.
It's more that I'm in like 20 Telegram groups and I never see it.
Well, no, it's all right. It's all right, Ed. It's all right, Ed. But I'm trying to be good because I believe me, there's a lot more I can do. There is just so much. It's what I do. I mean, as a fursuiter, Calamity Cougar is a cantankerous, cantankerous cougar, and it's what I do. I'm old too, so it just comes natural.
No.
Yes, I'm not bitter. No.
Get over the lawn.
Yeah. Oh, that's what happened last night. Some kids were playing with the soccer ball around it, and the soccer ball went right into our dealer den area. No, it's our ball. You keep your ball off our dealer den space. I was looking. I really wanted to find hotel con security or staff, because I wanted to make a big thing out of it that these kids kicked this ball into my dealer den, but there was no one around. Like, I probably had to give it back to him. I couldn't carry the joke on. I had to be fine, I'll be nice. Here's your ball back. Yeah. You can never have staff. But, it's like, picking on, I even cut back on something else, too. It's like, how much do I pick on staff? I've gone to some cons. I've, mercifully picked on staff. And, a lot of staff roll with it, and they know it's me, and it's good. I really don't know a lot of staff here. So it's a lot harder for me to pick on them. I'm sorry. Team Red Rocket! Yay!
It's a spaceship.
It's a rocket. It's a red rocket. You're a hyena. Hyenas got red rockets.
I'm going to pretend I
added
don't.
a little bit to the back. It's perfect.
But, just so you know, I have cut back. I'm not doing that. I mean, I'm not going to be like Alkali. Alkali, everyone knows. He says some pretty horrible things. He's like, oh my God, I would love to say stuff like that.
He has his stuff ready for tonight after this.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
The concierge in the room. What are you doing?
Well, you're allowed to have alcohol. Are you drinking it?
He put it there.
Who did?
Alkali.
Oh, all right. Well,
I'm
there,
not kidding.
there you go. Good guest of honor, bad guest of honor.
I got
What did he put over here?
Bottle and a brag. I didn't touch anything inside of it. Wow.
All right, perfect. I'll make sure this gets lost and found eventually.
So I can get another bad guest of honor if you'd like.
What's that?
So guest of honors, they typically do some promotional work for a convention in exchange for, travel, room, stuff like that. If you're the GoH and you try to break down labor costs, that's real bad.
What do you mean?
There was another convention that's like, okay, well, this would cost normally this much money, and the plane flight that you're paying for costs this much money. It was actually trying to weigh out and have it be equivalent.
He was a capitalist.
He was trying to turn GoH into a financial opportunity, basically.
In other words, I think he's saying, you have to bring in this much money for us to pay this much.
Oh, okay, all right. I run into other guest evaders I've talked to, and it's like, oh my God, you've just taken all the fun out of this thing. Something I've always liked to do as a con chair is when I'm going to ask someone to be guest of honor, I want to talk to them, because when I talk to you and I say, hey, I'm doing this con, this event, do you want to be guest of honor? And you can normally tell right then and there when they answer you what their enthusiasm level is. And most of the time I ask people that have never been guest of honors, they're like the best ones, they've never been guest of honor before, and they're actually excited. And some of them say, like, no way, really? Yeah.
I've had 2 people decline on me.
Oh, decline? Yeah, I've had people decline too. I mean,
one was I'm too busy, I just can't fit my schedule.
well, that's understandable. That's a good one.
And the other one was like, I'm not good enough yet.
Oh, no. You are good enough because I'm asking you. I can understand that. I can understand that some people put themselves down. Max to Groot. Am I this bad?
No.
Am I narrating that bad that you're falling asleep?
No, I'm just tired, that's all. I'm still listening.
Oh, God. Okay, I'll let you know. Okay, Max Groot had never been guest of honor, and I was an event coordinator for another con. And Max Groot, I've already used this example before. He does parody songs. He has been featured on Dr. Demento. He is a puppeteer. He's an entertainer. He's a very unassuming person, but he's a very fun person also. And we got him as guest of honor for a convention. And we were in Oklahoma, and he came all the way from Ohio. So I mean, it's just you never can tell. Do you have what it takes to be guest of honor? And one thing is too, being a nice person, being a pleasant person. I am pleasant to so many people, no matter how rude they are to me, because you just never can tell who they are, and that is kind of a big thing. Whatever skills you might have, whatever they are, if you're an artist, it is like the easiest thing in the world. Provide art for conventions you would like to be guest of honor at. Now, you three who have just walked in. Are you an artist or what?
I am an artist, actually, yes.
Would you like to be a guest of honor? No, you gotta want to be. Being a guest of honor is like the greatest thing in the world. I mean, it pumps up your ego. It makes you feel good. It's like the greatest thing in the world. How can you not want to be a guest of honor? Or do you just want to hear horror stories? Is that it?
I have one of the artists.
Oh, we'll get to horror stories. How about you? Bunny ears. You're the only one here with bunny ears. You're looking around. Yeah, it's you. You don't want to be guest of honor.
Come on, Judy Hopps would do it.
Well, how about you? Maybe. Okay. You're just here to be entertained, then. Okay, all right. No, that's okay. The guest of honor process is kind of an unusual process. It is different, and some people I've made guest of honor. They've been in the fandom a long, long time, and they're skilled. They're nice people. One person I made guest of honor was Jace Husky, and Jace Husky had brain surgery. And like 2 or 3 days of that, right after that he had surgery, I read it in his journal, his Facebook. I was over there at MFM, outside taking photographs of fursuiters like I always do, and I see him walking in to the con. And I think, this is like the bravest thing I've seen everyone do. Because, he just had surgery, okay? And I was just so impressed by that. And he's someone who's always contributed to the fandom. He's always been there as a fursuiter. He's always been entertaining. But it's like that one step forward, one step further, And I asked him to be guest of honor, and he accepted it, and he made the con that much better. I was very glad to have him. But anyway, back to what I was saying before. As like an artist, the way you become a guest of honor really is, find cons around your area and submit artwork to them. You're practicing artwork anyway. You can even probably use your old artwork if it fits the con theme. I mean, submit to the con book. Conventions need artwork for their webpage, con books, publicity, like for flyers and stuff. Maybe you might get lucky and they'll use your artwork for artwork at the con. That's one of the greatest and easiest ways to do it. The more you send, the more you get your attention, you get your name out there. Now, I have seen some artists say, well, I need to get paid for my artwork. Yeah, you do, but, do you have a love for the fandom? Do you love for the furry fandom? If so, contribute to it. Now, if you're a writer, same thing. You can write. You can write and, put a story in the con book. Do reviews. Do a review of the con. Only write about the good stuff though. But try to point out different things you like about the con. Publicity, video people are becoming more and more noticed to me. That and photographers. If you take a lot of photos of the con, post them. Post video. The more skills you learn as a videographer, make those videos look even cooler if you can. Conventions do notice these things, and some act on it, some don't, But, if a con ignoring you, go on to another con, or do other cons, do it one because you love it, and you might get noticed. get to know the con staff. This con right here, I have very little idea why I would make guest of honor. I really don't know. And that was one of the first questions I asked them. You know, why am I your guest of honor? Okay, because I've been guest of honor before for different reasons. One, because I'm a fursuiter, I'm an entertainer, I run the furry drama show. Furry drama show's on Sunday, by the way, so I hope to see you there. That's a plug. I do a lot of things in the fandom. You know, I've set up an art show. I do the dealer den stuff. I've pretty much everything in the furry fandom I've kind of done. So I have knowledge in it. It's like, you know, the biggest thing I was ever big in the fandom for before I was a fursuiter was a photographer. And I was watching them do the group photo. How many of you fursuiters out there? Okay, were you in the group photo?
Yep.
In here?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, I came up on stage, and I'm going here, oh gosh, I hate this. I hate this group photo, because I'm up here, and I can't see 90% of the fursuiters when I take the picture. I know you fursuiters, you're whores.
Hi.
You want to be in the photo. You want your fursuit seen. Who's the fursuit again? Okay. Could you see the camera? Could you? I mean, do you think your fursuit was well seen in the first shot? Did you want to be seen? Did you want to be seen? Were you seen, bunny girl? You always look away. You're the only bunny girl we got here. You want me to point at you? Are you okay?
Sinuses are active.
Oh, I know. I got that same problem too. It's horrible. It's even worse when I'm doing it because it's me. Yeah. So I know fursuiters, they want to be seen in the photo. You know, so you know, like I really want to take charge of this. I want to get involved with it, but no. This is their con. This is what they do. I'll keep my mouth shut. So they went outside. They did some stuff out there. It's like, oh man, you know, outside. See, I believe fursuiters should have their photo outside, because see the lighting in here, it sucks. The lighting in here, you know, unless you're like right underneath one of the lights, if you have the right color, like say like if you're a black fursuit, oh god, this room is death to you. You're not going to be seen very well in the picture. You know, if there's a white fursuit near you, you know, the camera loves them because they're able to be seen, but if you have a dark fursuit, no, you're in bad luck. You know, so you're a blob of color. If you're in the front row, you're golden. You know, if you're in the back, well, you're a blur. You know. So we went outside, and I had my camera with me, and I just wanted to see what they were doing, okay? Because I wasn't sure. Because this is my I was not in the fursuit parade because I was doing dealer den stuff. And someone asked me, one of the staff, say, hey, do you want to do the outside photo? So then it was scramble because I've not walked around the hotel. And so next thing you know, I got you guys on a slope so I can see all of you. And I apologize because you were out there probably a little bit longer than what you wanted to be. But it's a little bit of suffering, but I'm pretty sure I could find every one of you in the photographs I took. Because me as a fursuiter, I'm a slut. I want to be seen in the photograph. I typically get in the front row. I will get in the front row, I will lay down, I will make sure I'm seen, okay? If I'm in the back row, which I'll do that too, I'll get in the back row, just to show that, you know, I'm not a asshole. You know, I'll let someone else get in the front row. But I'll climb on a ladder. I'll climb up higher, so I'm in the photo, you know. So, I mean, and, you know, after a while, people get to know you, because they know that you're there, and, you know, you do your thing. And my earlier days of fursuiting, I would do things. I would do things to entertain the attendee. You know, I'm a constant entertainer as a fursuiter. And so, as guest of honor, I'm never quite sure what I need to be doing to entertain the attendees, you know, in this role of guest honor at this con. So, you know, as a photographer, I hopped in, did my photography thing. Hopefully you'll catch me at the fursuiter sometime this weekend, I don't know.
What is going to happen?
Oh my God, I got a question. Son of a bitch.
What are they going to do with those photographs?
What?
What are they going to do with the photographs you took?
Oh, I will put them on my flash card, and I'll probably never post them ever again.
Is that, as I know I've been in the fursuit parade before, and every once in a while, there'll be something on YouTube.
Uh-huh.
Or I'll be at the, you're performing karaoke. There's always video cameras, and I never see these vids. They're not on the convention website. They're not on YouTube.
You know, you're right about that. That is one of my biggest gripes with photographers and people shooting video, because they will post photos. They'll take photos and then you'll never ever see them. Hold on one moment.
Getting a signal loss.
Yeah. But I don't know how well this microphone will work. Now, what you want to do is
Losing it.
you want to find a photographer. I am having to pause. He's taking pictures. Okay, can I have you now? Can I have you now?
I still got you.
Don't ask. What? Just come on. Oh, God. Come on, hurry up. I need you right away. Oh, gee. Can I borrow him for like 10 minutes? And he'll come right back? All right, well, come right away. I'm on a subject of you. So go back in. Go back in. I could bring my whole panel to you guys. Did I lose sound or something? I don't know.
No, you're
Just
still
bring it
good.
up. Well, you never can tell how good these things are nowadays. Like, you walk far away and. Okay, back to your question. I was trying to grab a photographer, and this is how, once again, you become guest of honor. Okay, he doesn't know it yet, but it could happen to him. Okay, who I'm trying to get in here is a photographer I know, and he is the kind of photographer who I've seen over the years who takes photos. And but he has one big difference from other photographers.
He posts.
Yeah, thank you. He actually posts the photographs. He will post what he does. Sometimes people shooting video. You'll see a lot of people shooting video. You'll never see it ever again. Sometimes they lose the video, whatever. But some of them post. They post up their video. It goes on YouTube. And there you are. Okay. This is Rat's Eye View. If you go to for Affinity, look up Rat's Eye View, and you can look him up, and you can see he has photos from various cons he goes to. Now, I would follow. Now, okay, we're going to jump back a bit. Me as a fursuiter, okay? When I fursuit, my goal is to be in photographs. Why? Because I'm a whore. I am there to be in pictures. I want to make sure if I'm doing a gag, I'm like, oh, you can take notes. If you want.
Can I make a suggestion?
Be a whore.
What?
The con website, why doesn't it have forums?
Forums are dead. You talking about forums?
Well,
Forums
could allow all these pictures.
Yeah, forums.
And by the way, you're a golden rocket now.
What?
You're a golden rocket.
No, golden rush. Probably Facebook is like one of the best things to, post for conventions. I think. I mean, forums are just like so many cons. All forums, they're like dead. Not enough activity. But anyway, let me go back to Rat's Eye View. So I would see Rat's Eye View posting photographs of cons I've been to, and I'm not in them. It's like, who in the hell is this guy? Because it's like, I'm not as active as a fursuiter as I used to be. I mean, I love fursuiting. I think fursuiting is one of the greatest things in the world. I know people that used to fursuit a lot that don't fursuit anymore, that should fursuit a little more. And they're cool people. But anyway, as a fursuiter, I would go out fursuiting, my various costumes, and I'll go through the entire con, and then at the end of the con, Rat's Eye View, here's 20 different fursuiters. I'm not one of them. So who in the hell is this guy? So, I made a point of actually looking for him. Like, I see a photographer and he's like, look at his badge, like, and this is the con I saw you at. Oh, Rat's Eye View! Oh, I've seen you at other cons, son of a bitch. I just wasn't in a suit at the time. But I would get in a suit of someone I knew, and I would I was horrible. I would, once I know who they are, it's like, hey, here, I got a background over here. I got a stick over here, and that brought me into more exposure as a fursuiter, and it's actually more fun for you too, if you can create stuff. Now, me as a photographer, and I just told them this earlier, my biggest gripe as a photographer is when I set up a shot. It's like an artist, okay? You heard about artists when they do their artwork and someone copies their artwork? Yeah, that's horrible, isn't it? That is horrible. Photographers do the same damn thing. But we don't think anything of it. 5 or 6, 7, 8 photographers taking the same shot. That's okay. No, it's not. No, it is not. You are copying my artwork. Because creatively, I am putting this shot together. Now, we're going to go back to the group photo, okay? Now, someone criticized my shot, but I'm not gonna go into that one, because see, the shot was all about the fursuiters, not, I'm not worried about the people down there, not on the ladder. Because see, I was smart. I said, hey, I need a ladder. Can you and I asked this security guy, can you give me a ladder? Go to engineering and give me a ladder. They did. So I had a great shot. and I hate to say it, as a fursuiter, sure you had to be out there a little bit hotter, but when you construct a photograph, you have to make that sacrifice. Hopefully a good photographer does that. He wants to get everyone in the shot. He doesn't want one person way over here that they're all, I'm here all by myself. You can see my whole fursuit, but you're not in the shot. So come on, slide in. Hey, you're right in the shot. Just move over there, okay? You're completely in the shot. But so with the other photographers, setting up shots, stuff like that, there was a couple shots I wanted to do with Punk Cat. You guys don't know Punk Cat? Okay, well, after everybody left, mostly everybody left, Punk Cat, and Punk Cat's a good fursuiter. He's a fun person. He's loud as hell. But, it's...
Oh, yeah.
You have to take the good and the bad. He's a fun person. He brings life to the con. And there's 2 things I saw out there that I wanted to use. Props. What were with props? He's a raccoon. What were those props? Dumpster. Dumpster. Okay. So when everybody was gone, I said, hey, get in the dumpster. Yes, he did. Well, not the first time. But eventually I got him out there, and he climbed to the dumpster. He was in there with all the pizza boxes and trash, it's a clean construction dumpster. It's like walking on dirt. There you go. Are you having fun over there?
Always.
Okay, well that's good. But it makes for some great photos. When people look at them later on, they'll say, hey, that's Mischief Raccoon. That's a fun photo. And that brings to his popularity. For me, the photographer, I don't know. The photos that you are asking about, hopefully, the con did ask me for them. I said, hey, I'll give you my flash drive, and you can copy them off there, and hopefully use them and post them. But I do take photographs for the attendees. I do take photographs for the fursuiters. So you have to learn who posts stuff. As both fursuiters or attendees, Rat's Eye View does a very good job at posting. He does a great job. Except for that one year you posted photographs a couple years later, but hey, what's one time? What's one time? But
I lost that SD card.
Yeah. So.
You're filtering through thousands of photos, and it's like you're working on editing 200-300 encountered tonight, after about 3 weeks, you have to stop and take a break, and then another con hits, and then you have a new con, and you got.
What in the hell am I looking at?
Fox out.
Come back in. Come in.
That's the Franken suit.
It's a graduation box.
Oh boy.
Make a fursuit now.
Oh, big. Oh, okay. All right. Wow. That was pretty cool. So, I'm done with you. I mean,
Okay.
that's it's a good plug for you. I mean, but as fursuiters, you'll see him. You know, he was out in the hallway right there, and that's why I went on our peek for, because I've seen him very active. He likes photographing fursuiters. Because fursuiters are truly fun. They're color, they're colorful. They make a good subject. You know, so I mean.
There's something to give them memories for.
Yeah. If you actually get your photo taken.
You're just at the wrong time.
Yeah, it does happen that way. Here, I'll give you a story about someone who became guest of honor. There was someone called KT Turtle, and KT Turtle would write at the con. This is a writer thing too, and he would do a little comic about different experiences that he would have at the con. You know, memorable things. So I saw what con he went to. And I saw he had gone to MFF, Midwest Fur Fest, in the past. So I put on the blinders and I went looking for KT Turtle. Now, I did some stalking on him, and he had a Facebook or whatever. He had a picture of himself, so I know what he looked like. So I found KT Turtle. I was Juggler Jaguar, and I made sure I was right there. I got a bunch of fursuiters, give him a big hug, and we got in his journal. I was in the comic, which, you know, it's not a big win, but it was fun, and it was fun for him too, so it works both ways. So once again, kind of like how you become a fursuiter, and KT became a guest of honor because why? He did a good thing of writing in art, and it promotes the con. I mean, because you know, when you talk about a con, that is advertising, and you know, typically con chairs look at all the positive and negative things that they do, and they do remember this stuff. So, good guest of honors. How to be a good guest of honor? Be on time if you can. Offer a lot of panels. You know, what are you good at? Now, I'll let you know this. Oh God, they're leaving. I'm sorry you're leaving. Oh, I'm a horrible guest of honor. They left. It's not my thing. Who knows? Making me feel bad. Yeah. Yeah, there's someone to see, guest of honor. Okay, here's a question for you. This guy here, the yellow hat. Who is he? What is his name? He's a guest of honor. What is his name? What? Are you sure? Is that a statement or is that a question? Come on, buddy girl. Huh? It is Kiefer. I don't know. It still sounds like a question to me. That is Kiefer. Yeah, you're right. That is Kiefer.
Oh, sorry.
Now, here, next question number 2. This is probably mostly for you, buddy, because you're the one who answered. What does he do?
He's a fursuiter.
That's good. He actually is a fursuiter, but it's not why he gets the honor.
Loves writing parody songs.
What? Oh, you're reading the con book. Oh, what a cheater. Creative witting. But hey, at least you looked it up. He is a printer. And as a printer, well, that is a viable thing for the fandom. Printers are not a big thing in the fandom because there's not that many printers. So, for the con, he's a cheap date. No, he is. He's a cheap date because they did a package deal. 2 guest honors for the price of 1. And I've done that before too. I mean, you know, 1 guest of honor has a mate. They're both talented. You got to pay for a room for them anyway. So hey, 2 guest of honor for the price of 1.
How do you know each other?
What?
How do you
Don't ask, don't tell.
What?
How do you two know each other?
How do we know each other? Well, in Kiefer's case, Kiefer met me as a fursuiter, and the way Kiefer tells it, here you go, Kiefer. I'll let you tell how you like to talk anyway. So, how did you? That was Mr. Sound Effects over there.
Oh, I thought you had gas
How
again.
did you meet me?
Well, the first time I saw him, you know, I have an attraction to other furs that do things for the fandom.
Watch how you say this stuff, okay?
I am appreciative of other furs that do things for the fandom. Well, he was doing a lot of well, he's doing his character stuff, and he's doing some really crazy stuff. He was like at one point he dressed he was in a wedding dress in his Calamity Cougar suit, going around, and he had a baby bump, and he was looking for a daddy for the baby at a convention.
Get to the story of how you first met Calamity Cougar, please.
Okay, so anyhow, so we're to con, and first time I actually met him, he was like, I go up to say hi to him, he goes, gives me a flag, goes, come to Wild Nights, and then.
Thank you. You're done.
I'm not done.
Okay, come on.
Then he wants to. A little bit later, I'm wandering through the con, and somebody comes up and says, "Hey, they're all going to go eat. They want to know if you want to come with us." Yeah, you're Kiefer, right? Yeah. I'm like, I didn't really know this group.
You're telling the story wrong.
Oh, I am.
Yeah.
Okay, you tell it.
Yeah, I will. This has really nothing to do with being a guest of honor, just so you know, but it is a cute story. We were at MFM, and I have a friend named Keegan. And, well, you say that first. And I get a furry friend and say, please go get Keegan and tell him we're to go eat. All right. So we go down to the front lobby, and here is this guy. I'm here to go eat with you. It's the furry fandom, okay? You know, you bring along, it's how you meet more friends. All right, sure, come along with this. What's your name? Kiefer. Oh. Yeah, I caught it right off the bat. You know, I was like, okay. You know, our friend made a mistake. He got the key part right and skipped the rest of the syllables. And, yeah, we went out to eat. And now, how did I get to know him further? I'm going to answer that question now, too. So we're going along. We're heading to go to Corky's. We're going to Memphis, go to Corky's, and they have great barbecue. So we're going to go to Corky's, and so you know you're with new furries, learn about them, because you're always hunting to know more people. You should. You really should try to get to know as many people as you can at a con, because you never know who you're going to meet. So, Kiefer, what do you do?
I'm a printer.
You're a printer?
Yes.
Okay. You run a con. Oh, printer. Sometimes it's hard to find printers to do printing stuff for the con, especially at a good price. So, you're a printer, huh? Okay, well, what do you print?
Oh, I print all kinds of stuff. I print Elvis books. I even print stuff, con books for conventions, like furry conventions.
Oh my God, you print con books. Oh, okay, all right, cool. Who do you print for?
Oh, I just got through doing Wild Nights.
Okay. At the time, I was the event director. I want to talk to you, Fish Boy. When? I don't know when. So I wandered in your panel. I only had a little bit of time before I had to do my own panel here. I really thought your role-playing panel sounded really good. Oh. But I couldn't catch the whole thing. I mean, okay. But I just want to give you a compliment there because it sounded pretty cool. Well, thank you. Yeah. So anyway, back to that. At the time, I was an event director for Wild Nights, and I was told that our printing was being done by South Carolina. Where are you from?
Memphis.
Okay. I don't know if you've encountered this or not. Sometimes in the furry fandom, there will be people that speak absolute bullshit. They will make crap up to make themselves sound important. Okay, our printer is from South Carolina. Memphis is not in South Carolina. Memphis, Tennessee. Oh, really? Oh, you're a printer for Wild Nights.
The red flag goes up.
Yeah, the red flag went up. Really? Okay. Oh, okay. You got any samples of your work?
We had to be walking right by my car. I said, yeah, I got some stuff. Here's my car right here. And I'll pop the trunk.
I'd like to see what you got.
So I pull out there's some books and some covers.
Okay, what I'm doing here is I'm going to let him hang himself.
Oh yeah, here you go. Here's a Wild Nights cover, uncut, laminated, uncut Wild Nights cover.
It was the Wild Nights
It was
cover.
a Wild Nights cover that nobody would possibly have except for the printer because it was an unfinished unfinished cover. It was printed and it was laminated. It had not been trimmed down or creased or made into a book.
I'm like, oh, well, I'm Draconis. As you already know, I am the event director for Wild Nights. You know, like 3 years later on, I finally told him that I thought his story was bullshit. And that he finally gave me enough proof that it was true. It's like, I thought you were telling bullshit.
But everything I've told him since then has been bullshit.
So that part is for certain. Okay, you can sit down over here in the audience now. Your time on the stage is over if I have my way. So Kiefer offers a viable thing for the furry fandom. He's a cheap date. Some people get guests of honor, and sometimes it's what deal you can make, okay? Some guests of honors will say, well, okay, if I'm gonna be guest of honor at your con, you gotta pay for my transportation costs, you gotta pay for my hotel room, okay? If you're that way, that's great, but I keep in mind, not all cons have the same budget. Some cons, there's a little dinky hotel, it's their first year. I've been guest of honor 3 times at first year cons. First year cons, it's really kind of funny. First year con, we need a guest of honor. Let's get Draconis. He's a cheap date. And speaking of cheap date.
Do you have $5 for charity?
I do have some lost and found. It's unmarked.
Is it booze? I mean, is it a... Give me. It looks like shampoo.
Is that anywhere?
Oh, that's totally mine, you jackass.
Doesn't have your name on it.
Bill when I finish drinking it.
Oh. Sorry, dude. I gotta turn this into lost and found.
Is lost and found in your tummy? Because I'll share.
What is this, by the way? What is this?
It's not bad. It's actually a pretty good one.
Bourbon.
Yeah.
Bullet bourbon.
So what are you gonna make? Okay. I saw what you did with the lambic last night. It's like, oh, you're a cruel man.
Yes, I am.
What are you gonna turn this into? You gonna drink it straight? Oh, God, it's horrible. See, this is a.
I'll give it back.
No, you won't.
I know. I'm fair.
Look, I found it fair and square. It was abandoned.
I don't abandon my booze. Yes, I do.
Apparently you did. So there's a nice little bottle here. See, I'd make mint julep out of this. Mint julep. Strong.
That's too strong for a mint julep.
Well, technically, mint julep is a strong sipping drink.
True. Okay, I can go with you on that.
But anyway, I heard it was your bottle, so I was like, it was your bottle, so I was like, oh, I'm grabbing this.
That's fine. I'm sharing. You can't have any.
No open alcohol. See, okay, once again, being a good guest of honor, no open alcohol. Okay. My plan was the first year I was guest of honor at a con. I told people running the con, which actually was Kiefer. I go, look, Kiefer, I am just a first shooter. I'm not a big thing. I can't compete with artists. I want to do something different. I want to be a good guest of honor. I want to be a great guest of honor. I want to do something that people will remember. I want to give out beer at opening ceremonies. And so opening ceremonies happen, and I went around and I gave out cans of beer to the various people at opening ceremonies. If you were a lower membership, you got a can of... No, it wasn't Schlitz. I'm not that bad. It was like Bud, Budweiser.
Hey,
yeah.
PBR.
Yeah, if you were a
That's just an
if you were a higher membership, I gave you a Yingling. You know, like, and you know, I will let you know. I still have attendees come up to me and say, "Oh, Guy, remember that one time you gave away beer at opening ceremony?" Because it was a shtick. It was entertainment. And I think it's gotten around and got to be guest of honor before. But back to that one again. You know, being guest of honors, I'm a cheap date. You know, I don't ask a lot of the I don't ask for a lot to be a guest of honor. I'm just glad to come to the con. I mean, that alone, just asking me, hell yeah, I'll go to your con. I want to go to everyone's con. I would like to go to every con.
I would love for you to be. I'm not holding anything in my back pocket. Yeah, I took care of it. Thank you. You're all good.
Yeah, he got his back a bottle of bourbon. He got his bottle of bourbon back, you know. So I wanted to give away beer at this con, but they wouldn't let me. No open alcohol.
Right.
You can't bring booze into a meeting room.
No, not at all. No, you should never do that.
Never do that.
Never do that.
Never do that.
Never.
They told me no, so I didn't do it.
Oh, they told me no, so I pretended not to do it.
Yeah. It didn't look like a fun game though. Now, I'll give you an example. I didn't participate in it, and this had to be asked to be guest of honor. I caught Analyze here.
Okay.
I caught him entertaining people, and what he did was some kind of beer game. It was called.
What?
There, I'm talking to you.
They were all trying to get me to listen. I don't know why.
Okay, what was that beer thing you ran last
It's
night?
called Stack Cup.
Okay.
Stack
And
Cup.
it was a fun game. People were entertained. People were having a good time. And in the back of my mind, I keep that in the back of my mind. You know, maybe one day I'll ask to be guest of honor. Of course, drinking booze on stage in the middle of my act. Out of the bottle is this.
It's apple juice.
No, it is not. Oh my God, that's strong.
Curly straw.
Oh my God, that's so strong.
Drinking alcohol with a curly straw has got to be the gayest thing I've ever heard.
Ooh. When I can smell it from here, if I can smell it from, see, I share my booze. No,
We can go gayer.
I'll make a mint do it. Strong sipping drink. How much time do I have? Am I running out of time?
Oh, you're fine.
10 minutes.
Okay, I do. What, 10 minutes?
The cost for this is
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Where's your red
It's fine.
Hey.
My
Keep
wife.
focused. Okay. So, being a cheap date, I mean, your first year being guest of honor, if they're asking you, it's great publicity. It gets your name out there, and getting your name out there is kind of a good thing. And typically most cons, even the smallest con that has you as guest of honor, they're probably going to try their very best to make you happy, to try to, show you a good time. The con I was first guest of honor for was a little con called F3 in Springfield, Missouri. And I told my work, hey, I'm going to be guest of honor at a con. I need the weekend off to go up to Springfield and be guest of honor. And my work, a casino, said, well, we need you that weekend. You can't go. And it's like, this is really a big thing for me. This is a really cool thing. No, we need you that weekend. Well, I work third shift. And I said, let's see, I get off at 8 a.m. I don't have to come back the next night.
You're going to marathon it all.
It's a 5-hour drive to Springfield. I can go there. I can be there. I can be there for 5 hours, and then it's a 5-hour drive back. I can do this. So that's what I did. I drove 5 hours to Springfield, Missouri. I showed up. They were surprised to see me there because I told them I had to work. I go, I can be here for 5 hours. Now, it just happens to be that during that 5 hours was when the furry drama show was supposed to be at. So I went up, I did the variety show, I said goodbye, and I drove 5 hours back, slept in the parking lot of my work, and then I went to work that night. And that's being a good guest of honor. Committing to what you said you're going to do. And so, when I say how to be a great guest of honor, there are just so many things you can do to be a great guest of honor. I mean, being a fun person. I've had some people that are like mediocre people as guests of honors, but they were great people. They were fun. They made the attendees' time there memorable and great. Jeff Good, if you're familiar with Jake Long, American Dragon, that man is a horrible guest of honor. But I'd like to have him back again because he was just so much fun. He came into our room. It was like this is at Rocket City for me. I was not hired out. I was like just a board member. And he came in, and you think you drink, you're a wuss, okay? This man's from Hollywood, okay? That's all they drinking. That's all they do in Hollywood is drink. I swear. We had a big bottle of Jack Daniel, a really big one. He was going through it like nothing, you know. You don't bring this man near your alcohol. He polishes it off. And he's in there. He's loud. He's laughing. He said, "I can tie my tie when I'm drunk." No, he can't. But he was just so much fun. And you know, we care about him. We don't want anything to happen to him.
It's scary hearing about guests of honor.
Yeah. So he was. We were trying to be concerned for him. We were watering down his drinks, you know.
No.
And you know, we were being cool about it, you know. Yeah. Hey, you over there! You don't water down my alcohol. How the hell does he know? Oh my gosh! It was scary. He was a scary man. But once again, he was a lot of fun. He was so loud in that room. You know, we had the security come by our room. And we're thinking, oh God, this is it. This is where we get kicked out of the con. This is where he gets kicked out because he's being too loud. No, those bastards, they left us. They left us with Jeff Good there, drinking all our booze. No, they didn't even ask him to be quiet, no. But, you know, once again, he was, oh yeah, please. All right. Oh, late harvest Riesling.
Oh yeah, grab him.
Oh yeah, late harvest Riesling. Yeah, this is the beginning of ice wine.
Yes.
Yeah, late harvest Riesling. This could be a charity item?
I just zandered you. You just having fun with the sound effects over there?
No. Oh, I don't know what I was doing. All right.
Where'd my glass?
You're not a liar.
I didn't know that there
I
was.
mean, I want a glass.
Come on, Poker. Come on. Poker's back.
Oh, you're a barbarian.
Oh, you could turn around.
See, okay, let me teach you a couple things.
Go right ahead, my friend.
Now, I hate
It's rare.
I hate to sidetrack on this thing. There are two greatest things about drinking wine. Thing number one is when you first open it and you pull the cork well. Not in this case.
Not in this case.
The first thing is that pop. That pop sound that makes the wine make when it opens.
I love pot too.
The second thing is
What? Huh?
the second thing about pouring is that first pour, second pour, it makes that beautiful gurgling sound when you pour it.
You want the gurgling?
I love the
That's
gurgling.
gonna aerate your Riesling.
Oh.
Red wine, I agree with you.
No, I just.
What?
What, are you gonna like just lean over and nurse it?
I need my curling straw.
Why don't you do it through a swizzle stick?
So whose bottle was that?
Well, now it's yours.
Well, actually, I have respect for you now.
Lose it if you go too deep on that thing.
I showed up with Bud Light last night. Like,
I'll tell you this right now. If you're going to play a drinking game, if you're going to do something terrible like slap cups, beer pong and that, and you want to function tomorrow, you find cheap beer. Because what is cheap beer made out of? Water! You'll get drunk, you'll get buzzed, you'll get fucked up, and you'll wake up the next day and go, man, I need to take a dump, but I'm okay.
it's funny when you say that, you know, cheap beer is, you know, mostly water. If you go to UK, Germany, whatever, you know, beer is cheaper than soft drinks over there. So, but it'll mess you up.
Yeah.
But you know, just American beer.
You go to,
expensive and
I was in South Africa and I ordered a glass of beer. They basically gave me a piece of rye bread. It had a stick floating in it. It was glorious.
Okay.
All right, so going back to well, I nurture it. I don't leave it.
Oh,
I don't know. You know.
They paid me to do that, but I don't believe it.
Well, very good. I haven't had a late harvest Riesling in a long time. Yeah, well, well,
It's super sweet.
that nice wine.
Oh God, you can only do so much ice wine though.
Oh, not me.
Really?
Yeah, I like
Oh
ice
man, I
wine.
got a sore throat from that stuff.
Oh,
Shut up.
Yeah.
beat me to it.
So, why am I doing a panel on being a good guest of honor? Because first of all, there are a lot of people out there that should be guests of honor. They really should be. But we don't always know who you are. And I think a lot of cons really do try to hunt for good guest of honors. And they don't always know what is available out there. And so by you submitting artwork to the con, by you submitting stories to the con, by you supporting the con or the furry fandom, you're getting your name out there. Now, so why am I doing a panel on being a good guest of honor, how to be a great guest of honor? At a convention, and we had someone there who was guest of honor, and they were famous. They were well known, and but they were, I want to say, a cheap date. You know, it's like, yeah, let's get them to come out to the con. You know, it was a camping con, so you know, facilities are already taken care of, but they wanted a cabin. It's like, all right, we can do that one year. And they wanted to do a panel on how to be a great guest of honor. They were the worst guests of honor I have ever had in my life. Because, first of all, they wanted to do a panel on being a great guest of honor. And it's like, my gosh, you're not doing any of the things that you're saying they're doing. We had them in a room like this right here. You know, the main ballroom for that con, okay? And they did their event, and they stayed there, selling their product, selling their time. And we had to move closing ceremonies outside because they would not relinquish the space. And it's like, oh my gosh, this is
He's
horrible.
trying to sell his brand and his products.
Well, no, we wanted that. You know, that was the whole thing. They were there. It was their time.
Who are they, Billy Mays?
I don't want to get into who they were. I don't want to badmouth anyone. It may have been a bad weekend for them. I don't know. It just someone like, ugh. So, you know, be a guest of honor if you can. You know, try to submit, try to promote yourself. You know, talk to the staff, get your name out there. And if you're a guest of honor, do all you can. I mean, I go to conventions all the time, and I'm part of the programming. I get involved. I see Pandas here. He's helping out a lot of cons. I see AnthrOhio over here. He's already on stage. And, you know, I mean, oh, they're going to grab my class. Yeah. Make one more joke about my name and I think we're gone. How much time do we got left?
After 30 seconds.
All right. Well, I will be a good guest of honor and in my panel on time. You know, I actually feel kind of good. You know, all you do are coming here for the auction, I guess. But I don't care. I feel like you're here for my panel.
We're here for it, guys! My guest of honor! Let's hear it! I've worked with you once or twice before. Guys, this is a damn good guest of honor. Who knows what we're getting set up for?
Okay, for those of you that don't know, I was asked and I was presented with an idea. So if you're here for Quip Fur, we're going to try and get that to happen tomorrow. Still working on the time slot. I think potentially. What do you do? Ah! I got boom. We're gonna try for that tomorrow. I think one or two. Watch out for the Twitter and then the website. We should update the timing for that. We will try and run that tomorrow. Instead, here, right now, we have myself, we have Alkali, we have Pandez, and some other special friends in the audience. We are going to do for you, last minute, you might have heard, a celebrity charity Who's Line show. Woo! For those of you who don't know and saw what happened last night, that was the audience participation version. We do that and get you guys on stage. This here is for charity, where you get your chance to see us make asses of ourselves for your entertainment. How does that sound? Alright, I can't see anything and I have sunglass lenses for eyes. I see a silhouette. I see a silhouette. They'll keep going. You can't do that. All right.
In the bathroom.
Just an
You did.
Sure. Do you want that says
I need an actual name this time, instead of just calling you the vaudevillian.
Oh,